Okay, y'all. So I am going to do my little unboxing. Not a little unboxing. I am not going to water down my gift. I am so excited. I'm honestly a little nervous about sharing this one because I don't know. I felt so guilty when my husband was like, get the purse, get the bag. You never had one because I was telling him that. And we always go in Gucci. We walk through Louis Vuitton. We walk through all the stores and just be out just kicking it. And I was like, yeah, I never owned a Gucci and da da da. And I haven't. I've never owned. Let me put it like this: I've never owned a Gucci, but I have owned a Louis Vuitton. But if y'all know me, I like to resale shop. So when I've purchased my Louis, etc., they were always like resale, real, Poshmark, places like that. And so I've never paid full price. Now, my Dooney & Burke that I opened a couple months ago, I did, but y'all know Dooney & Burke's are for me or to me are more on the reasonable price range side. So this is a little different from me. This is the most a beautiful color, and this happens to be my husband's favorite color. And I was like, whose favorite color is burgundy or merlot or whatever you want to call it, depending on how fancy you want to be. So anyway, let's get to it. Y'all, I am so excited. Every 30 seconds, I want to take it back, and my husband's like, you better not. But so here we go. This is so cute, y'all. I am excited. And what I have to learn is to be grateful for the blessings. One thing, and I'm going to get to the boxing, I know. But one thing I'm starting to realize in life is that life is so short and it's so fleeting. And we do need to learn to enjoy it, give back, pour into others, give God the glory, do for others. And when you're so used to that, whether it looks like it or not, because it doesn't matter what people think. But when you know your heart and you know that you're a giver, you do right. You try to do as right as you can for God and for people. And so when you find yourself in a place where you can do something for yourself or someone wants to do something for you, it is very hard, if you ask my friends, for me to allow people to do things for me because I'm always like, no, I got it, or, if I can't, I'll get it. And so when my husband was like, get that person, I'm like, no, we are in a climate today where I feel so guilty for doing something like this. And all last night, I'm like, oh, take that bag back, take that bag back. If you've purchased a Gucci bag, and I know most of you guys have, you understand. And maybe you don't, but that's my story. But life is short, and we got the bag. And I'm going to carry the bag. I just assumed when I got my Dooney & Burke, I was done for the winter because I hadn't bought what I call an adult bag in a very long time. I normally carry a backpack with all my stuff in it, and then I have a few crossbodies that I've gotten from places like Kate Spade, So pretty basic bags, and then my other bags, like everybody else, TikTok, Shein, and stuff like that. Just our little carry bags that we carry. But is this not the most beautiful box ever? Okay, so let's open. I got a candle burning over here. I don't even want to bother it because it's so cute. I know my friends are like, girl, if you don't hurry up and get to it. All right, I had to get the baby off to school. So this is what we got. It is super cute. I don't even know the name of the bag. I am so not familiar with these things. Let's see if it's on here. I know y'all know what it is, but I don't know. Let's see if it's in here. Isn't it cute? This is what it looks like on the inside. I keep looking at my watch because my friend is texting me. This comes on the inside. It is super roomy. I love it. I looked at and this is nice. I love a nice dust bag. Woo, y'all. I'm gonna carry it. I am. I am not going to take it back. But is that not the cutest? Y'all let me know. I think I'll try to find out the name of it. I don't know. It didn't say anything. But I just wanted to share my little unboxing as I shared the unboxing of my other purse. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. It doesn't matter. I will have it until the day I go home and see Jesus. I'll have it. I'll have this purse. And I know my bestie Carol is going to be like, no, you're not. You're going to sell it. No, ma'am. I have never purchased a brand new purse in the store. Like, I've never traveled and shopped at Louis and all that. And so I am so humbled. I am so grateful. I am so thankful for my awesome husband who just kept saying, you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. And I kept saying, no, I don't. No, I don't. Who deserves something like that? He's like, you do. If nobody else does, you do. And I know what he means. And I know he's coming from a place of thankfulness for all I do for our family. And he does so much as well. And so I just really want to say the girls to the girls who are like me, who just, we like nice things, but we also like a good bargain. We also like a good sale, and that's me. I know Gucci doesn't go on sale, but that is the only way I would have ended up with this purse. And it's not about the brand, and it's not about the things, but it's about loving yourself enough to feel like you deserve to treat yourself sometimes. Because I'm not gonna say this is the best, because I was gonna say that you deserve the best. This is not just the best. I mean, there's nice leather purses out there. There are other brands. There are no name brands. So it's not about the brand, but it's about, for me today, in sharing this unboxing as humbly as I knew how, it's more about the gratitude and not the guilt of loving yourself and loving the fact that if you've done right in life, that you deserve good things. I am truly focusing on I am I have lived more years than I have left. And so I'm trying to get myself mentally in a place to where it's okay to enjoy these days, enjoy the investments that I have made in my life, to enjoy the investments that I've made in others, that God is pleased. I'm making sure that He is pleased with me in the things that I do for God and for others, and that my life is reflective of that. This is just a material form of just wanting to enjoy life, but it is not the whole totality of what peace and joy means, if that makes sense. I already have peace. I already have joy. I love the simple things in life. I share so much on TikTok with you guys because I was going to get off, and I know I'm going into another direction because I was like, oh, I just need to focus. But this community for me, this community, and I have a community on Facebook called Rooting DFW Women. It's very small. It's probably like 38 of us. Those type of communities where women 45 and over can come and just glean from one another. It means a lot to me. It's not just about preaching Jesus all the time, but it's preaching joy, preaching gratitude, learning to love yourself the way Christ loves you, and to give unto others the way God gives. God has blessed me. I know I lost my son tragically in 2022, and it took me a minute to realize that, but I am so blessed. I have never went without. I've never had to beg, borrow, loan, not loan, but beg or borrow. I live a good life. It's simple, it's quiet. Our home is quiet. I can count on two fingers how many times my husband and I have had a heated um, discussion. It's good. And so I'm learning to live in the peace and live in the moment. And so when he was like, get that purse, and he was like, you deserve to do stuff for yourself like that. You don't always have to shop resale. I was like, but I like resale. But anyway, I'm gonna carry my purse. This is a symbol of God's goodness. This is not a symbol of materialistic things, but this is a symbol for me. I have planted, I have saved. When I do carry this purse, that's what's going to be on my mind. Not that I got a Gucci on my arm. No, anyone that knows me knows I'm not like that. It's going to be a representation for me, a gift that God would have given me. He wants us to have the best. And so that's what it is for me today. And I like boutiques, consignment stores. That's my thing, honey. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Please tell me the name of it. I know it has a name. I see nothing. Y'all have a great day. Let me see if I need to edit this and cut anything out. I'm not cutting nothing out. Y'all gonna get